An Olympic sensation. That's what snowboarder Shaun White of Carlsbad is, although he still looks more like a surfer dude from Southern California. And apparently he almost didn't make it. Our Anna Garcia doing Olympic duties throughout the games. She has this story now from Vancouver.
Here in Vancouver at the Winter Games, there is one Olympian who is considered a rock star, and he lives like one too. He's snowboarder Shaun White.
Shaun lighting it up with a frontside 1080.
When 19-year-old Shaun White took home the Olympic gold at the 2006 Winter Games in Italy, he launched himself and snowboarding into the cultural mainstream. Since then, White has parlayed his gravity-defying snowboarding skills into fortune and worldwide fame.
It's been a blast, I'll admit. I've had a really good time so far, and I'm hoping it's just going to get better.
While most snowboarders are lucky to afford lift tickets at the local mountain, White runs a multi-million-dollar empire, selling everything from video games to his own clothing line. Things have not always been so easy for Shaun White. As a baby, White had to undergo 2 major surgeries to repair a life-threatening heart defect.
I remember going into the hospital and seeing him lying there, just tubes everywhere, just so puffy and just so out of it, and it was just one of the scariest moments in our family's lives.
White recovered quickly and proved his physical ailment was not going to hold him back. By the ripe old age of 7, Shaun was winning major competitions and landed his first sponsor, Burton Snowboards. Growing up, money was super tight for the kid from Carlsbad and his family. The Whites took a loan out on their home to help pay for Shaun's snowboarding dream. They were so broke, the family couldn't afford a hotel, so they camped during competitions.
We didn't have like showers or anything, so we found out about this one rest stop that had hot water, so we'd run in there and like fill up milk cartons and like shower off, and like, I mean, it was ridiculous how we were doing it.
But boy, have times changed. White now reportedly earns $10 million a year. His mad skills and rock star image have helped attract sponsorship deals usually reserved for top athletes in high-profile sports like football or basketball.
I remember sitting there really thinking it over, like, wow, that would be nice to have a private half pipe, because it's just so hard to do anything. Even at home, I mean, I learned my new trick skating before X Games, and it was already on the internet because some kids were there with phones, and you know what I mean? It's hard to do anything these days without having it kind of captured.
So to safeguard the snowboarding prodigy's newest arsenal of aerial acrobatics prior to the Vancouver Games, White's biggest sponsor, Red Bull, built him his very own top-secret training facility, hidden high in the Silverton Mountains in Colorado. And the only way to get there?
The only way to get to the half pipe is either snowmobile or a helicopter.
White says the 2 months he spent training on the perfectly sculpted 500-foot-long, 22-foot-deep half pipe helped push him to new levels.
In the first 3 days, I mean, I learned a trick that had never been done before. At the 4th day of riding, I learned another trick that's never been done. And then the next day after that, so I'm about at 4 to 5 tricks that have never been done on snow before, and it just feels amazing.
Shaun White is a favorite to win the gold in the men's half pipe. Reporting from Vancouver, Anna Garcia, Channel 4 News.